Hi everyone, so today we're on site to fit Drayton's new auto-balancing TRV to the heating system here. Now these valves make it really easy to balance a heating system, and once you set the flow rates for each individual radiator, the system will always be in balance irrespective of changes to pressure and temperature in the system. Now a balanced heating system can save up to 8.8% on energy savings and also prevents code spots throughout the property. Let's go inside and get started. We begin by draining down the system, and we need to make sure the radiator valves are fully open. The easiest way is to remove the sensing head. The lock shield on the other side also needs to be fully opened. Once drained, the flushing equipment can now be connected. The system is flushed with the existing TRV bodies installed so that debris doesn't collect inside of the new auto-balancing valves. The water will eventually run clear, and we can then start to install the new Drayton auto-balancing valves. One of the key features of the new valve is that dimensionally it is the same as other 15mm compression bodies in the Drayton range, so no need to adapt pipework when upgrading. Note that the new bodies are unidirectional and the flow direction arrow needs to be observed. If you want the sensing head to be vertical, it will need to be fitted on the flow side of the radiator. The old valve body can now be removed by loosening off the nuts on the radiator tail and the tailpiece. The new auto-balancing body slots into place, and as we're upgrading from the Drayton EB body, the nuts, olives and tailpiece will be reused. Tighten the nuts and remove the decorator cap, and we're ready to set the flow rate for the radiator. If you're fitting a new radiator and you know the heat output, the table on the inside of the box will tell you the necessary setting for that radiator. There are 3 differential temperature options for the flow and return, the standard being 20 degrees Celsius. However, some radiators provide performance details based on a 𝗽𝗿𝗁 of 10 and 15 degrees Celsius. As these are being retrofitted, we don't know the output, so the valve setting needs to be established based on the radiator size and type. Use a tape measure to measure the length and height of the radiator and make a note of how many panels and convector fins there are. Head over to the Drayton Controls website and look for the auto-balancing valve calculator. Pop in the measurements, and here we have a single panel with 1 set of fins, so it's a type 11. We're running a flow temperature of 55 degrees, and based on all of this data, the valve needs to be set to position 2 for a 𝗽𝗿𝗁 of 20 degrees Celsius. Each number on the insert refers to 10 times litres per hour, so the minimum would be 10 litres per hour in position 1 up to a maximum of 150 litres per hour in position 15. The valve is supplied in the commissioning position, and the insert can be turned to the correct setting using our balancing key or an 11mm spanner. Once set, the sensing head can be installed, making sure that the locking ring is tight. The last stage is to set the lock shield valve in the wide open position and install the locking cap. It is important to fit auto-balancing valves on all radiators, including bypass radiators. However, on these you will fit a decorative cap instead of the sensing head. The cap is screwed down until it just touches the top of the valve pin. So that's how easy it is to balance your heating system using the Drayton auto-balancing TRVs. Now a balanced heating system can save you up to 8.8%, but if you really want to drive your efficiency and comfort, why not try upgrading to 𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗍? Begin by replacing your current timer or programmer with the hub from the appropriate 𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗍 kit to suit your system. If you have a wired room thermostat, this will need to be disconnected at the wiring centre and the 2 terminals linked together. You can then download the 𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗍 app and follow the setup process. You'll soon be ready to start adding devices. To remove the existing TRV4, set to maximum and loosen the locking ring to remove from the valve body. Select the 2-part adapter that is supplied in the box and install onto the valve body. We can now put the batteries into the head and it will drive fully open. The head can then be screwed onto the adapter, and you'll need to use a tool to ensure that both the locking ring and adapter are tight. From the devices page of the 𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗍 app, select the plus button and choose to add a 𝗿𝗁𝗁 Smart Radiator Thermostat. This puts the system into join mode, and you then need to hold the cap to the plus position until it pulses green. After a few seconds, the green light will become solid, and the app will confirm that the device has joined successfully. Once joined, the new device can be assigned to a room within the app. The final step is to calibrate the head by holding the cap to the minus position until the motor starts to move. You'll need to repeat this device joining process for as many 𝗿𝗁𝗁𝗍 Smart Radiator Thermostats as you have. So there you have it, a correctly balanced heating system, now with room-by-room control thanks to the Wiser Smart radiator thermostats. For more information, head over to the Drayton Controls website, and don't forget to join our Facebook group, the Drayton Community.